Good evening, brothers and sisters. I am currently in Denmark, and my first time applying to work with a delivery company called Wolt, and I've just been approved and given the gear. This is the gear for the work. I've just finished assembling it, preparing to start the job. Even though I understand this Wolt is a part-time job, that sometimes when you have your permanent job and you feel that you want to earn more extra, and you feel like at least doing delivery job, and then maybe to any of the cities or whatever, and you decide that okay, I have 2 or 3 hours that is at least free, of which you have your comfortable time, you feel that you can be able to do it without problem, then Wolt, I think, is another way you can be able to do what, go and gain extra cash for at least some 1 or 2 issues whilst you have your permanent job. So when I came to Denmark, I applied for the Wolt, and I've just been approved, and I will take you through the process as to how you will go, the process of applying and approved, and then getting the gear for all this. All the uniform that you see, the gear that you see me wearing, they are not given free from Wolt. You need to buy, purchase them yourself, because when you are with Wolt, it's just a job that is equally like your own establishment, where when you feel like going, you go. If you don't feel like going, not the conventional job where you go, when you are assigned to a given a contract, you must be able to meet all what is necessary within the contract, like the working hours, the breaks and all that. But Wolt is a different entity altogether. You decide as and when, if you feel like any time at all you feel that no, you want to go and do either 2 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, you decide it on your own. You just take your phone, open your application, then wherever you find yourself, you just click and then look at where the orders is, then you apply, you go online, then where there is order, you just accept it, then you go, you do the delivery. So when I came to Denmark, as I said earlier, I applied for the Wolt and I have been approved. And the next thing is for you to wait. You submit your documents, and then you will be given a contract to sign, Danish contract, you sign all these things, that you send to them, and it will go into a review. Then when after it is being reviewed, they will send it back to you and then approve you to come online and then continue. So as I'm talking to you, I have been approved and reviewed, and now I have bought the gear. This is the bag, the shirt, and I have an extra raincoat which is here in case there is rain, or because before going out you need to check the weather condition. If it will be raining, you need to carry your raincoat. If whatever you think the weather may be, you need to take the suitable dresses that will be able to cope with the conditions that you are going to be working outside. So currently, as I am talking to you, the first time I am starting a part-time job, delivery part-time job here in Denmark, and I will be, as I start, I will be giving step by step as to how I am going through, because this is my first time and I'm experiencing it. This is the time that I'm going to start, so definitely I will try to look at the pros and cons of how it is to become a delivery personnel. So for now, I have prepared, of which you have seen the bag and the raincoat. This is the raincoat. This is it. So the raincoat, as I said earlier, before you go out of your house, you need to check the weather condition. Maybe if you are to do 2 hours or 3 hours or so, you check the weather condition and look within these 2 hours, is it going to rain? If it will rain, then you need to take your jacket in case it rains. And again too, because it depends the weather conditions, because if, for example, currently we are in the month of October, of which according to the weather condition we are in autumn. So in this autumn, you should understand that it is usually cold in the morning, in the afternoon it gets a bit hotter, and in the evening then it goes down, the weather condition goes down again. So it depends. If you are going out in the morning, you have to decide that yes, this morning as I'm going out, whether the raincoat is needed or a jacket that will be able to suit your cold condition. You take that while doing the delivery. And the delivery, there are of many ways of doing it. You can use a bicycle or a scooter, a car or a motorbike. So right now, even though I have a driver's license, I have truck driver's license, I drive a very big truck, and a lot of licenses I've gotten here in Europe. But I am starting with the bicycle because one, I just want to know how it is to become a wood delivery personnel. So when I now see that it is something that I think I can combine with my conventional job, my 8 hours job, then I will do what? I will now sign into the car delivery. So in that, you can do, because when you have the car delivery, it is another form of, it's a form of just that you will be doing a long distance. You'll be going long distance, of which you have to have your own car, fuel it, every repairs and all that. So all those things have to be factored in. But all these things, as I'm still learning, I will get to know. I will know how the benefit of using a car, the benefit of using a scooter, the benefit of using a bicycle. All these things I will try to go into and get a full understanding as to which will be convenient when you are doing a wood delivery. So I don't want to say much. I wish I will still make a video to be able to tell how I assemble the bag, because the bag will come in pieces with certain parts in it as to how it will be done. So you have to now fix it so that when you put because a lot of the delivery, you may be delivering food and other things, and especially, in Europe, they like fast food. And fast food, you may go to a restaurant, you get a food, and you get a drink. So where the drink will be placed, the food will be placed, all these things will be taken into account, and you have to be able to get everything well secured and to deliver it to whoever ordered for it, so that you will be whatever, you will be able to do your delivery successful. So as I said, I will still make a video to be able to explain how I got the bag fixed, and then how everything will be done. The first day I will be going now to, I think I will make a video doing my delivery, about the delivery in Denmark. So ladies and gentlemen, this is my first time. As I said earlier, I am going out to start my wood delivery job. Already I have said it, this is a part-time job. And I said it, when you close from work, for example, I start work from 6:30 to 3 o'clock. And from my work to home is just a 30 minutes drive. Come home by 3:30, I'm home. If I decide that, okay, let me take an hour or 2 hours rest, you can take 2 hours rest. Then if 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, you can go out and decide that, oh, okay, today I just want to do 2 hours or 3 hours. You go out, you do 2 hours, 3 hours, and with that, it will depend. And I will be making more videos. When I go out, I will be making more videos to explain the 3 hours, what I aim, what it is, the pros and cons of everything, the conditions, how I go through the headache and all that. So that, and as I said earlier, with this, you don't need to worry yourself if you are tired. When you come from work and you know that, no, today I am too tired, I cannot go, feel free. Don't go online. You relax. The day you feel that, okay, I am okay today, I am okay. So even if in a week you can go 2-3 times, but the one thing is, with doing delivery job, because I haven't started, but I have gone through the internet, I have gone through their website to read a lot about the pros and cons, because doing this too, I'm told they have what we call peak hours that there are more deliveries. So you need to understand very well that not every time you can just go out, make a lot of money or make some reasonable amount of money. There are certain periods that you can go out and be able to, within the 2 hours, you earn a lot. And there are certain periods too, you can go and spend 4 or so hours and you didn't earn. And so going through the internet and listening from people who are into the wood delivery, especially my co-worker is also doing the same thing, and he's been able, because I combine my research with personal experience from him, and I'm able to gather all this to give out what it is to be a Wolt delivery personnel. So right now, for example, he told me that Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, these are the times that we call it a peak time. You understand? Because Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm told that you can work throughout the day, of which it is you can be able to earn a lot, and especially within the week, within the working days, in the evenings. In the evenings, they have the hours. For example, as I said, I'm told from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock is a peak hour. And again, even within the days, they have what we call that. I said I will be making a video, but I'm just giving you the little that I have had from their website, the research, and then the personal experience I had from my co-worker, of which within 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock, he said you gain more and you are getting a lot of extra and tips. So in that aspect, it is something that I will be going into, I will delve into to have a personal experience of which I can share with my fellow people. So please, if you are in a place where there is a delivery, here currently I am speaking from Denmark, and I am telling you the experience when I came. I am a newcomer in Denmark, and thanks to friends that made me relocate to Denmark, and now I will give a special shout out to one of my best. I call him my commander. He's somebody that I will always praise. And I am told that anytime you come to a place, the first person who is going to meet you will determine your future. Even though I am not a novice in Europe, I have traveled a lot. And if I am going to explain the countries I've traveled, I think we will not sleep here, but I will subsequently come up with videos. But my coming to Denmark has been facilitated by this very Mr. Kweku Mensah. He is a great help. He has helped me, of which I will never forget. I may, in one day, I told him, as humans, I may do something that he will not be happy one day, but he should know that I will always appreciate him anywhere I find myself. And anywhere really I go, I call his name and always praise, because I will make a video and then also to explain why I am saying this, that he is. That is why I'm saying I am a Ghanaian. Mr. Kweku is a Ghanaian, and I want to say that to all the people who are coming from whichever countries, always saying that, hey, my country people are bad, please let us be careful. And I want to advise my fellow people that any person who is pinpointing that these his country people are bad and he doesn't want to go into them, you should first check such person. Such person is a dangerous person. Any person who always will turn back against his country to say, my country people, they are bad, be very, very careful, because as I am here in Denmark, Mr. Kweku Mensah, I call him commander. I am telling you, he has been of a great help of my relocation to Denmark, and I will never forget. He is a Ghanaian, I am a Ghanaian, I will never forget. The only thing is, when you are within your people, please know how to live. Be very, very, very careful, but don't neglect being among your people. So please, I think I may be deviating, but I'll keep this for some time, and as time goes on, I will come up and then give all that I know about the Wolt delivery. So today I am just making this video to explain to you how I have been able to relocate to Denmark, have my permanent job, because I am a professional truck driver. I am a professional truck driver, a professional lift operator. I have done a lot in Europe, of which I will be explaining that. So I have my permanent job, but I decide that right now, currently, my family, they are not with me here. They are where I was before. So before they relocate, I have a lot of extra time with me. I come home, I do nothing, and I don't have a lot of friends. Apart from Kweku, one or two people in Denmark that I can even sometimes relate to them, I am yet to know more about my people, get into, and then be able to acquaint myself with others. So that makes it that I have enough time to be able to do this wood business. So definitely that is why I have applied and have been approved, reviewed, and right now I'm currently about to start the wood delivery. So as I said, I will as well try to, when I start, whatever step that it is possible that I can be able to get a video, make a video and explain to other people who will be willing or one day will prefer that, oh, I want to do willing, but I don't know how to do it. Where do I start? Please, somebody help me to get to where I am. I am also doing this video to help somebody who will be in need of another upliftment. So please, if what I am doing, somebody feel that, this thing I've been hearing of woods, I've been hearing of this, and I don't know how to do it, you can contact me. We can brainwash ourselves, talk to you, because I am good at making research. I go to the internet, I do research before, and I always combine research with personal experience. That sometimes makes me be successful when I'm doing a lot of things. So when we come together, we can be able. So please, all the people who come around, Ghanaians, Nigerians, whoever, Africans, whoever is in need of help at every point of which he knows that maybe he is lacking the expertise, how he will start, we can rub minds and be able to come to a very good conclusion. So, my brothers and sisters, I will for now hang here and hoping that my subsequent videos will elaborate how I'm going to do the woods business. It will give a detailed account. So let me at least just give you how I'm able to assemble the wool bag, because when it came, this is not how it was. Because one thing is, Europeans, they are very good at packaging. The box will come this way, but when you remove and you are assembling, at the end of the day, you will see that it is a different thing altogether. So that is why, as I said earlier, this is the bag. This is the bag, the wood bag. Inside, it has what we call a cooler. Please, sometimes I may not be expecting pronouncing some of the things, but forgive me. Those of you who are good at it, you can also teach me. Here, we are here to teach ourselves. We are not here to do something that. This is how it is inside. This is how it is inside. You see that when you put any whatever product, be it cold or hot, it will be able to contain it as to where it's supposed to go. You understand? And we have something we call this. This is another thing which is inside that you can use to demarcate. You can use to demarcate the whatever. If there are different temperature of food items that you are delivering, maybe you can decide. Based on the research I made, I'm told cold food goes down and then the hot food will be up. So you do that, and you can, especially if there are drinks that you have to take to, you need to you put it and adjust this to the level of where you can be riding without the food going. So this is what we call the divider of excuse me, sorry my friends and sisters, please, this is what I'm just doing. So this is used to divide whatever items you will be taking inside the bag. So as I said earlier, this is the bag, very big bag. But when it came, I thought, but what is this? How can one use this? But when I open it, and as I told you, Europeans are very good at what? Packaging. When you really see the packaged items, where you can, let me just give you one example of how it has been packed. You see, inside they have what we call, I don't know, this is a slate, something like a slate, which is used to do what? And inside the bag, we have a lot of zips inside the bag. So these zips are where you open them and place these slates. You place this slate inside. I'm sorry, maybe sometime it may be difficult. You see, you place it inside. Please, I know many of you will understand what I'm trying to say. So sorry that maybe it will be costing me a lot to be able. So this is how it is. You place this inside at the top. So there are 5 in number: the top, the bottom, and the 2 sides here and there. So, and again, you have one here because the opener, you understand? That's the opener. So here there is 1, 2. So when you put all these 4, you have a complete box, a complete box, 4 square box like this. So you see that it is very rigid now. It is very rigid. You cannot just press it again. So as it is, even if you are running, maybe the food inside may be dangling, but the bag is as rigid as you can see. I press it, that it is, you cannot. So this makes it set for delivery. And at all time, based on what I have just been told, all time this bag should be kept clean, because you are to deliver a food. You are delivering food, so definitely your delivery equipment should be well clean, and you yourself, your personal hygiene is very important, because some of them, it depends the way you deliver, your language, your politeness sometimes makes them give you tips. You get a lot of tips, because as I said, even though I do a lot of research, the personal experience of which somebody, I sat with another person who is into this, he told me about this, he even give me a complete understanding as to when you do the delivery for 3 hours, how much he was able to get, and the tips that he's been given. And so, as I said, your politeness, your presentation, your appearance, and all these things is important to the job that you are going in for. So, brothers and sisters, I am currently, as I'm talking to you, I don't know whether Wolt exists, but if Wolt did not exist in many countries, I am sure there are other delivery methods, and they may also have their terms and conditions, their way of doing things. But in general, I am speaking from Denmark, and this is the Wolt of which I have applied and approved, and I'm about to go into. So anything about Wolt for now, the one that I can be able to explain, because I don't want to exaggerate, I don't want to go into things that I did not see yet. So whatever I am going through, I will go through, I am going to experience, I will share with all of you, and to all those who have either whatever. Please don't be afraid, don't be shy or whatever to contact for discussion. We can rub mind, because apart from even the Wolt, my work about the work issue in Denmark, about the conditions in Denmark, about the process, as I told you, I am somebody who don't joke with the internet. I don't joke with research. I do a lot of research when I'm going into, because coming into Denmark, as I said before, Mr. Kweku Mensah helped me a lot into this, but I want to tell you that I did a lot of research and worked a lot of things on my own. Where I was, I did the research, I did apply everything, I did all that is needed to come and live in Denmark. But when you come to a country, the job issue, even though I applied a lot of jobs online, but the easiest is the one I just made mention of, Mr. Kweku, who helped me. Here, it is more of even whom you know. I applied a lot, but you see, when somebody at the workplace introduce you that he is this, they believe, because these people, they always believe in trust. Because the person who is introducing you, when he established that relationship of trust with his bosses and his work colleagues, anything at all he says, they believe him. So with the trust, Mr. Kweku made them to know him of, was able to do what? Give way, introduce me to the boss, and I was accepted. And thank God, Mr. Kweku is proud that he has introduced me. And I told him he is proud that he has introduced me. And the boss really he himself thank Kweku that yes, guy, you brought somebody who really is up to the task. So, brothers and sisters, I will make a video and continue to explain all this that I am talking about Wolt. So for now, this is my Wolt part-time job. again, I want to emphasize, this is part-time job that I am doing. I have my personal 8 hours job doing, of which I will come out to explain much about the work I am doing, where it is, how, what they do, and all that. But this is what I say, part-time job. When you have time, you go for it. If you don't have time, you don't need to worry. If you want to earn more, it's up to you. If you don't want to earn more, if you feel that, oh, this weekend I am going somewhere I cannot, please don't go online. Nobody is chasing you. If you go online, then you can do it. So this is what, and I think that is one of the reasons why I even prefer this than going to take maybe additional job, maybe 4 hours conventional contract job. That is why because my schedule and my traveling up and down, I'm somebody who like traveling. I am telling you, I like somebody. I travel a lot in Europe, and I said I will come out to tell you much about how my travel experience in Europe. So as I said, I took this job because I want to have my flexible time. When I decide to go to work, the time I want to go, the time I want to close. But my first permanent conventional job, that is the job that, as I said earlier, you have a fixed time, fixed duration. It is the work that has its conditions of you going on holiday, when you have to go, the time or whatever, and the time you go to work, the time you close. But with this, they don't have the time you start, the time you close. When you come, that was, I said earlier, I come from work, I relax, because my family, nobody is here. I don't know anybody here in Denmark. I'm just a lonely person, only Mr. Kweku. Sometimes we get in touch. And as I said, Denmark condition too is different. You don't even get to see each other, because even here, it's over a month now. We don't see, we only talk on phone. So when I come and I have enough time, here I go. Let me leave you here, and I will come back again. We shall talk. Thank you all, and I hope we will see ourselves in the next video. Please keep up, share my video, let everybody know, and contact me, whatever it is. We can continue to rub mind. We feel rub mind on anything, because man, I be hustler man. Forget the book aside. May we put book and other things aside. I be tired man. Your guy not tired man. I don't tire for this world, but you know what? I am determined. We have to be determined. So everybody, let's wake up, let's get going, and keep the spirit high. Have a nice time. Farewell.